Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
On the ground, it's Berry. At the 20, he's got space. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Gets rid of it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Going to try to get it himself. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
The Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle, it's Berry. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Wants to throw, it's Underwood. Unloads it left. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Flames. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime.
Trying to get behind the defense. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
He stopped at the 23.
I just saw I feel big fucking six, bro. 30 seconds left, bro. I felt so fucking bad. There's no reason to do this. I didn't even have to force that shit. Man, use this nigga, bro. I'm just gonna quit selling. Man, I can't get no training off this nigga. Actual fucking fullback is crazy. I'm gonna come back to that. Judah. He's gonna be a tackle on all his other songs. Not he's close for now. East has. Who the fuck got moved out like that? Oh, shit. Fuck the truck can't. Truck can't really do shit. Oh, yeah. Fucking. I need switch code. Bro, I need Deshaun Jackson. Oh, yeah. Something's missing on my face. My safe face. Bro, I don't even play for my shit no more. Oh, I got another nigga. Do this shit. I think it was him who had it. I got 8. What the fuck? Oh, that's why. Man, starting on. Where's his skull coming from, though? This fuck nigga. That's why. Really need to be. Um, you know, like this. Fuck it. I was looking trying this whole or if it really be Deshaun Jackson, even Working. No idea. He ain't got no ability. He's a high overall running back. Not high overall running back, bitch.
Auburn will kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. Quick release by the QB. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and D.
It's a seam wide open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this off.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. They're setting up the screen. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Wants to adjust the pattern. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To throw, it's Underwood. Quarterback extends the play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start this drive going to the air. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Give to the back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Auburn lines up quickly. Back to pass, it's Daniels. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Auburn going to work with another 1st down. first down. Unloads to the right. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Pulls it in, it's Jackson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense. These little guys that are so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
You know, free safeties, you think about hitters. You think about guys spinning down in the box, making tackles. You don't really think about coverage skills all the time, but this guy might change your mind a little bit. Great tight coverage and man-to-man, and makes a play on the football. What a play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And just saw one there on the crossing route.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Underwood. Fires to the right. Got his man. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sidelines to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smart. And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on 3rd down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time if you're on offense. What do you do here on 4th?
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
A timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride at the 15. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Simmons. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Makes the catch. It's Howard. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. He's taking the shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Going right to work up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the 3rd quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
He wants to throw it again. He's going up top. Snags it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Hoover. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think. So
throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. The 40. Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll keep it on the ground, off right tackle. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's back. He's got him. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the misconnection on third down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. The sweet feet buy a little time. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Looking down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
What we saw earlier in the game, after not getting it on third, going for it on fourth down and having success. So you got to wonder, after that incompletion, are they going to try that again and stay aggressive here on fourth?
The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The quarterback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Forced out of the pocket. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Arizona State!
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
He'll pull it on the read. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Safe completion on the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking
a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Arizona 6.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Douglas. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he's still running after the move. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They're
going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. With the catch, it's on.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. Now the lead is down to 11. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Sun Devils want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on 1st down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint, but does a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the 1st down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
Complete downfield. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Catch in the middle, it's Howard. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense, and you're thinking 2nd and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot, and then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden, you're in 3rd and long, and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this, or we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the 1st half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Looking for a man. It's back. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half. Got the lead and going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab at the 10. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arizona State 20, Texas Tech 3.
And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Extending the play. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Ott. They run him out of bounds. He gets him to the 47. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Underwood. Makes the catch, it's Ott. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Dances away. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter. And this quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
The Red Raiders line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. There have been mini-series, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air, it's back. Using the quick game. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Looking downfield, it's back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Picks up the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll try the run. The Sun Devils get it past the sticks.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Gets it out fast. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Wraps it inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. To the air, it's back. Into the end zone he goes. Two-point conversion is good, and the lead stands at 11. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision.
Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Red Raiders will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. One-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high-percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
The Sun Devils inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. Puts it out of the air. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch, ready to get the first down.
Looking for a man. It's back. That's caught. It's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. will kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll try the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out of the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
You been paid. I'm going to be in pain.
He's moving out of the pocket.
Shit.
He'll pull it down and run. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Off play action on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line, I don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Gonna swing it on second down.
And fall out the fall because you have to take off your shirt and 2 days. I have to take it.
Huge pickup. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play offensive design. Ohio State offenses, every year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
That's the change.
Now on second and long. Back to pass.
That nigga crazy here.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And I think out routes are solely about timing because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Spits it out to the back.
Oh, this game is ass, bro. Why would I try to get a stop? I can't get a fucking stop. Damn. Like, I mean, I understand his team better than that. Damn.
And I love the matchup for this quarterback. He knew there on third down. He had the one-on-one with his running back and that defender. Nice job on the route, crossing the defender's space. Easy completion. The drive stays alive.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to load that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Trying to escape and get himself.
They're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on third and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Bringing the heat.
Oh, fuck. What's going on?
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a
I
turn.
know it.
Defense comes up big time on the 4th down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a first down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the Sunday. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
They'll run the RPO.
Good
pickup,
So
a
you just
little
go
bit
for it.
short of the stick.
Yeah,
The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
And the Red Raiders have enough for the first down.
So,
second and short is a great situation.
with the period, that girl through period, you can be walking right now and just shoot down that fucking lead.
Wants to be aggressive.
That's
He
what
can just take
that's
off and
his
scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great
It's
get
not
ahead of the
fake
sticks.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
I ain't going.
The most efficient pickup of 6 on first
Well, them I
down.
know them
and second
hoes
and
stink
four.
from 1,700. Man.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
I was like, man, I'm not that mad.
It's a
He
pass
was
play.
getting me.
He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed.
Deep shot for the end zone.
Fuck! This nigga threw that shit so fucking bad. What the
Big play
fuck?
stops the drive.
Yeah, fuck, I ain't tripping. I ain't too mad. The nigga done scored.
But not before coming up with a big interception.
I ain't too mad.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it.
Everything in there.
Play defense
I like
for a
that.
reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Fires to the big fella. He stopped
geez,
just
I was
a
on
chain
top,
link or
yeah.
two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Wants to go up top. Floating away.
I can't even get off this fucking line and block me.
Anderson. There to
Oh,
make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
I'm back, bro. This is not doing it.
So first down here as they go back to work.
I'm still doing numbers from the good to the side.
Looking
Bitch
to throw
cross,
on
one
first
jumping
down.
up dance. Oh, what the fuck? I can't even tackle though.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just
Okay.
a tad short of the first down.
That's like a hard take playing
The
this nigga.
Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short.
To
throw, it's Rayola.
I can't switch it.
Throwing right. It's complete.
Hey, taking notes up for everything. Get sold. Hey,
It's at the 29, and they are rolling.
below that shit.
The Buckeyes are on the move.
Oh,
Just keep swinging
my
it.
God. Oh my God.
He makes a grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. And the Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved
I got y'all
methodically
play the
down the
fuck
field.
up. Like, what y'all doing?
And they
Why
takes
y'all
it
let me see
in
so
for
far
the
back?
score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's my team.
And I like
Oh,
the
we can
defense
do that.
officially sees the hole,
This nigga got his team to start
he
when
knows
he
where
was.
the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Oh,
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
Here he comes
I'm
from
gonna
inside his own 5.
find you.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the
Yeah,
21.
bro. You got me, man. I ain't gonna
They'd
tell you.
love to put a long drive drive together here as they start from their
I
own
just like my team
21.
good. I just want the play.
To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Jackson.
You got this shit,
He
little
gets
bro.
across at 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
I just need to buy
Picked
like
up some
2
yardage with that
fucking
completion. Now second down.
$150 picks. I think I'd be cool.
Back to pass. It's Underwood. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Their defense is really strong.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Damn, niggas hesitate to jump.
Down at the 39-yard line. But he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense.
I like that he's
because you
using
don't have to throw it far
shit.
downfield. Just get the ball in his
shit.
hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage. But look what he was able to
Close.
do
He's
after
really
the catch.
quick out there. I thought that was rushing the passer,
This
too.
offense.
What the
They'll
fuck?
run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Offense getting set for
Stop me
first
from
down.
scoring. That's some bullshit.
He might want another play. From the gun, he'll try to throw.
Fuck it.
Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but
Yeah, that's
couldn't
going
keep
on.
his feet in
No, you're
bounds.
not.
It's incomplete. Second down coming out. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down.
Fuck.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On the move and looking deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
They don't move down into center first. They want more at the.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Looking left. He's got it.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Trying to burn this defensive back.
They took a mouse to a living fuck out of there. Fuck.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he added the extra point.
That's what Trevor goes to the booty.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll keep it himself. Got a little space. Breaks. There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. That's caught. It's out. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Shoots it to the left.
Oh, shit, I caught that. Let's go for it.
That one in there. He's finally stopped, but not
I threw
before he
it
takes
weird
it
shit. I
into
just
the
knew
red
this.
zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game.
That's your
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on 1st down, and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. You've got to do a better job.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
I'll take it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kick.
Hater! What?
He'll bring it out from inside.
No, it's a hater.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half.
That's my phone ringing. They keep telling me to rap, but the door's swinging. Spend 100 right now, just give me a reason. Trying to buy another watch, switching by the season. Pat came buzz. In that chat all night, that's how I came up.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start.
I'm going kind of 100. Double band, double back, and going get some more money.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Oh, I shouldn't have put that. I shouldn't have put that. I'm good going low. It's from the 57. Switch cars, long jumping the beans. Car running by the bitch, tell her, bring all the friends. Only 12 right now. Gonna go to the Grove. I ain't closing no trap to everything get sold.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. First play of the drive, wants to throw.
That nigga burnt his ass.
Courts one deep. It's in his stride inside the 10.
I see you looking, nigga. With your looking ass, have a ticket on me right now in a duffel bag. I'm finna lose this game, ain't gonna come back.
Shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was...
Oh, I ain't been down. Fuck, I can get my ass right, boy. Hey, man. Nigga, Red King is powdered. I do not want to have to buy $1 million damn pad. I do not want to do that.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-way scoring drive.
I just bullshit it twice.
Touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Shit up, man. I just don't really have to do that shit.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Looking to pass. It's Underwood.
Oh, wait!
And he was
what are you doing?
It falls to the
Bro,
well, you can see
just throw the damn ball, Phil.
We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down.
That's my fault. I was going to throw it square anyway, but that killed him. That's my fault.
Down he goes at the 22. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air.
What the fuck? What am I sitting doing?
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
I'm sitting there watching, bro.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
I'm sitting here watching, bro. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Okay.
He turns that loose down the right side. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
Okay. Bro, damn. Damn. This kind of team he got. Fuck. I got the same niggas. What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. I don't want to have to buy a pack, Phil. He's gonna make me buy a pack.
These guys can play offense too.
I do not want to spend $150 for this shit.
Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right.
They might as well demote me.
Slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
I don't feel like having challenges either. Ugh.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Scanning the field, it's Underwood.
Man, oh, this is cold.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy.
I'm not taking my fucking
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's the slow death, right? Like they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Working that left side now. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them.
I
So you
do
want
like
to put
that.
it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Fires to the middle. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
I'm going to have to do this shit. I'm going to put it right at this foot.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the ground, it's blocked. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Oh, that's not good.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Yeah, it's cold. That piece of cornbread, man. Like, hey. Cornbread cold indeed.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Raiola. Quarterback extends the play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The short hands.
I'm done, bro.
Wide open spaces.
I'm
And they
done.
don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it, being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Wants to go up top on first down. Buys a little extra time.
Oh.
Got him
Mike, the
at
niggas
mid-stride.
not playing defense.
They finally get to him.
They tried to embarrass the fuck out of me.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Oh, he turned back on all ways.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more.
That ain't putting that belt to my ass.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
What you do?
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Pulls it in, it's Cole. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. He wants that clock to run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Just a short pass to the tight end. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he
yeah, I got to put built the ass. He's all right. Look it. My team not good. Put some onions in it.
There's no real reason to panic when you think about it. We're just panicking ever really. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days.
Not very funny. Yeah. Same guy. Girls, that's it. What's your mic come on?
He's taking photos of the tellers with his
Bullshit, man.
It's hard to make out his face. He knows where the cameras are.
his kids.
Niggas putting that belt to my behind, man. Feeling not good. I don't want to buy no pad.
Pays for a salesman.
Yeah, samples.
I gotta hit that transfer portal. Damn, big ass. Same, I'm gonna sell the program for that. Check that. Hands off me. Ooh. Man, cover time when block said that's from alright. Yeah. Let's see. Stand up. Try 300. Oh. TJ Parker. The schedule full. Well, I gotta see what it is. I can't see it, bro. That's five. That's 35,000. That's a 35,000. What the fuck? 3,500. I'm probably gonna keep going up. They ain't gonna pay 700. I don't know. No. And how about one? One to each. 32. Some bullshit. I knew it. No way.
I think he stayed ready. Baby should be.
What about Palm Burns?
Yeah.
Another receiver was not hurt. Okay. Damn.
You hear Jonathan?
Where's y'all in that?
Jonathan voiceover behind us.
LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Slithers into space. Can they catch him? They will get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. He'll start the return inside his 25. White wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Oh, that's my fault.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. White going to attack through the air. Makes the grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the 1st half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to...
Turning on the Jets. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, SMU. Excellent pass.
Verizon had the best network. Because they did. But now the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. Some fancy experts finished the
Ready with your water?
Mm-hmm. Might need it. You need it, girl. You can go ahead and drink it. I say if you needed it, you drink it.
You know you don't think on your food. Seriously. You know it.
Excuse me. Did you for those ultras? Well, we're kind of high level. For those ultras. That's not ultra. That's fun. He sketches, they tell a story. She draws a picture of her daughter. She leaves that face blank. A landscape that's mostly clouds. She's
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On On the move from inside his 5.
Oh shit, he did not block him.
Quick toss to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
They'll run play action.
Oh my goodness.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's a terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and now you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass.
I just tried to do it.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Stanford wants to push the pace. He's going to let it go.
He's still bad play.
He's got it. Down to the
Should have been both on the
3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They're going to throw it on third and goal.
I just looked at it.
Touchdown, Stanford! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Damn, dude.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Love. At the 45 on his way. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw again. He's going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Just want to play them close.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Cardinal!
No, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Making side adjustments here. He'll start this drive firing. dances away to buy time.
Oh.
He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Yeah, that's what
Nice
the
job by the
chance is.
receiver on the back end there, too.
That's
He
it.
sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open, to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
For sure. Come block that shit. I'm fucking telling you, I need to block his ass.
Well, 2 great plays in a row by the defense, and if I'm on the coaching staff offensively, David, I'm starting to wonder, okay, how can I protect my quarterback? Do we need to move the pocket, change the launch point? Do I got to get the ball out of his hands quicker? Because right now, it doesn't look like my offensive line can hold up.
Nah, and when your offensive line can't hold up, there's a lot of things you can do, right? You can keep more guys in to protect. You can try to be a little bit more play action, run the football, keep them off balance. But 2 plays in a row, 2 dominant wins, 2 big sacks to really get this offense going the wrong direction.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Stanford. Once he got a step, it was all right to the house.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Ott. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. Unleashes one. Got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He lets one fly deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Unloads to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and the quarterback somehow overthrew him.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Damn, this nigga team fast and big.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Damn, yeah, I had to upgrade my team. I got
You
to
talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Quarterback adapting.
Look at them block. No, nothing. Just looks at him. Like,
Line and a little extra breathing room with that
no,
15-yard pickup.
Why you don't just sit there and block?
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air, it's Underwood. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Straight through the hill. Yeah, I'm joking. I think I really joking.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Makes the catch. It's Anderson.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Underwood. Quickly complete. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
So we open the final period with a third down play. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats at the end of the season. We look at 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. They go to the wide receiver screen, and they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks, and he picks up the first down. Offense in a split backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him in the 46. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
The RPO, it's complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here as he throws, that ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the scoreboard. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Finds his tight end. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room.
Man. Like I told her, she got 2 football chests. Got 2 footballs on her chest. Dumb, man. And you ain't got no socks on your feet. Dirty on them little ass sandals. Going on. Tinker Bell looking at. Okay, Tinker Bell looking at. A beer belly. Not even over 25, huh? What you on? You ain't like a baby, like, oh, ugly ass nigga. Going on. I know. It's hard. It is hard. No, I never tapped out. You did. You tapped out. You tapped in. Dust on that.
Hurricane Hall. No, see, membership, or season. Is it season pass? Nah, I think a membership is some different season pass.
Okay, because if you were a season pass, you don't have to pay.
It's gold. Let me see. I can look at my shit. I got a gold membership though. Let's see. $15 plus they damn tax would be like $30 fucking dollars. They tax the fuck out that shit. Watch. I don't know what we get a ticket. They held it like $25 just for a regular entry ticket. God damn, that was like $60.
Man,
Tax the fuck. They had every speed they could possibly add on that shit. The same thing on my platinum, but I know that bitch don't work. So I don't know why that shit on here. But that bitch don't work anymore. Gate emission on that shit. That's only thing I got. Let's see what offers I got. If I can see it. Six Flags ain't Hurricane Hall, which is open.
See if the girls want to go. It'll be $90 for all 3 of us.
Hurricane Hall? Yeah, they ain't gonna rush it. Six Flags. You gonna be mad doing cardio this Logan.
We can get up. We can get ready to go.
I'm already pretty much rich.
You ain't said shit.
I ain't have said nothing. Couple damn food trucks on.
No, you said that. You were.
I ain't think. Yeah, I'll wait till you bring it up.
Huh? You're the one who brought it up.
You sound so confused, but you scared me.
I'm not confused. You said you need to be a leader. Are you gonna be